Hello, I'm Shea Kerkhoff. I've been an English teacher for 7 years.
And I'm Abbey and I've been an English teacher for 4 years. In this video, we will talk about the nature of literacy and discourse specific to English language arts, as well as the process of inquiry specific to the discipline.
In the English language arts, disciplinary literacy comprises reading and writing literature and analyzing it for rhetorical and literary devices. You can think of disciplinary literacy as what an English major does or what an English professor writes. In this video, we will be talking about disciplinary literacy in English in the context of a literary critic.
When students read, write, speak, and listen like a literary critic, they are involved in processes specific to English language arts. In this unit, we start with a compelling question, which is, can words affect or impact people? Using that question to guide their research, students can then gather and analyze sources, which in English language arts, that can be a variety of sources to include short stories, novels, poems, essays, which they then read to analyze the literary and rhetorical devices and create their own meaning.
In our project, students will be doing this in the context of reading I Am Malala, an autobiography by a teenage girl in Pakistan. In the novel, she discusses the theme of how can words impact people. And so students will be reading other literature that connects to that theme, and they will be comparing and contrasting what Malala says to what other authors say. They will also be comparing and contrasting how these authors use words to impact people. They will then creatively synthesize their ideas in order to convince their peers of their own thoughts on how words can impact people. They will be doing that on two levels. They will first be stating directly what they think about their answer to the question, but they also will be choosing words, thinking about tone, in order to have the greatest impact.
Integral to the inquiry-based process is the revision and evaluation piece. So students will use a teacher-generated rubric to evaluate their own speech, a peer's speech, as well as the teacher will evaluate their speech. Once they get feedback, they can revise for coherence and style and ideas. These finalized projects will then be uploaded to VoiceThread, where they can pair their voice with images to add meaning to the final piece.
The inquiry-based disciplinary literacy project doesn't stop at the door of the classroom. Students will then share their VoiceThread speech with the community. They also can join the community on Twitter, #ThePenIsMightier-than-the-Sword, and share their ideas with other readers of I Am Malala about the impact of words.
We now invite you to open our inquiry-based disciplinary literacy project and explore the lesson for yourself.